Hello everyone. My name is Alien Ashford, your friendly neighborhood half vampire. Today we're going to be doing a bit of an unboxing video for the Master Grade Sinanju Stein Narrative Ver.Ka. That's a little bit of a mouthful, but it is a kit that I have been very eager to build. And I'm hoping that I can get all of this on camera because this is as far out as my camera will go. And this is a very large box. So let's go ahead and pull this over. I had to reshape the box a little bit. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't see it because the light glare is going to be in the way. But like this entire side of the box is like caved in. It came like that through shipping, so I had to beat it into shape a little bit. But outside of that, the runners are fine, and that is what matters. And my goodness, this is a big boy from Gundam Narrative. It is a 2024 release, and an improvement on the original Sinanju Ver.Ka that came out. And I believe this one's an improvement on the Sinanju Stein narrative that came out a few years ago as well, I want to say? I think it is. But anyway, love the Kotoki style box art for this. I know it's sideways, but that's what we got to work with for now. Kotoki artwork, always so nice and clean. Love it, love it, love it. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look on the outside of the box here. This is going to be the first Master Grade that I've built in quite some time. Let's see, is the camera going to focus? Is the camera going to focus? I don't think the camera's going to focus. There we go. Now can we fight the glare? That's the question. We got some nice shots of the Sinanju. We got some nice shots of the back. Shows some of the weapons, some of the details, like where the beam sabers hold up, things like that. One day the camera will focus, and when that day happens, it will be a glorious day. And just on the side, it's a single image of the completed mobile suit, which still looks absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and crack into this here. How are we going to do this, gamers? How are we going to do this? So I'm thinking, right? So let's take this lid. Let's get the lid. The lid, Patrick, the lid. And let's move that off. I'll put that over here, and I'll go ahead and just put the runners into that. All right, so first things first, we do got our manual, a very hefty manual at that. Got the nice colored imagery in the first page here. Always love to see this. This kit has so much going on. It's got so many things you can do. It's got the spear for the melee weapons, cockpit opening. If I recall, I think the sleeves are all separated plastic, so we shouldn't have to do any painting there. Comes with the bazooka, comes with a grenade launcher, optional attachment for the high beam rifle. Shield is massive. It can, in fact, wield the high beam rifle with the bazooka on it. Always wonderful to see. Let's see what we got here. We got all of our runners. And if I recall, yeah, this is going to show us what exactly we're not going to be using. Okay, so there is a handful of parts that we will not be using. Probably stuff from the old builds, the old Sinanju Steins. It's mostly like internal frame changes that I think where some improvements were made. Does this have a color splash page in the center? Ooh, it has this. Okay, so we have some lore. We have some lore on the Sinanju Stein. It is translated into English as well. Talks about the developmental history, how the RX-9 narrative Gundam basically led into the Sazabi, the new Gundam. Then it went to the Sinanju Stein, which then went into the stolen Sinanju Stein Unit 2, and then finally the Unicorn. What a family history that is, if I've ever seen one. So I love it when they include stuff like this, little lore blurbs, little lovely things. I actually need to go through and read this later when I get the opportunity. And I believe this does come with its own water slides. Yep. All right, so in the back we've got the color chart, all of the location for the decals. I'm likely not going to be doing decals. I'm probably going to be doing a clean build on this. And, oh, wait, huh. Is this implying that it comes with the standard Sinanju beam rifle? Or does that simply install into the high beam rifle? Because I know that's how it was with the high grade. The high grade took the red Sinanju's rifle and you just plugged it into the high beam rifle. So I'm wondering if that's going to be a similar case here. I mean, if not, I will not say no to an extra weapon. We never say no to that. But yeah, nice little clean manual. I'm going to go ahead and set this over behind me. So the first thing we get here is a massive shield. You see the shield is just huge there. This appears to be the Q runner. It also has the manipulator hands, the beam sabers, and the sticker sheet. The stickers we aren't going to be using. I'll just be painting up those details. There you can kind of see more of the shield there. Very large. I know the glare is going to be an ever-present factor. Unfortunately, not much I can do about that. Just seeing the shield alone, as well as parts of the beam rifle here, really puts into perspective just how big this monster is actually going to be when you look at it. I'm hyped, though. I love this suit so much. I love it. So, Allie, how exactly are you going to put these in the box? That's a good question, Brain. Let's see. Next up, we've got... Ooh, this is heavy, actually. This looks to be the N runner and the N runner. So, double N runners. Here we have the water slides. However, due to shipping and packing, some of these water slides have unfortunately been damaged. I can see where some points have been punched into them. This is probably simply due to how rough the package was treated by the package carrier. So unfortunate, however, there are places to get other sheets of decals of the water slide variety if you ever need to. I know Delphi decals are a really good one. The majority of the decals look okay, but there are a few of them that are in fact damaged. So what we have here is we do have inner frame. It's molded in like this kind of a dark chocolate brown. It actually looks a little bit brighter on camera. I really like this brown though. I very much like this for the inner frame color. It's unique. You don't see this often. We've got lower legs, knee joints, looks like thighs, and I believe it's the same on the other side. Yes, it is the same on the other side. We got some feet, and you're getting some feet for free. So those are the N runners. We're just going to go right side of the box, and then we'll... Well, no, I should probably do it accordingly. I should probably do it the way it went, or I'll never get it back in. Let's see. This runner is the K runner, so we got some more of that brown inner frame. I think some of this is back skirt. Looks like upper torso. It's a little miscellaneous bits and bobs around the body, stuff for the waist. On the other side, we have a runner that looks like it has the Sinanju beam rifle, the original one. That's the J runner. And we have a T2 runner, which has some little gray bits. But yeah, you can see the makeup for the internal Sinanju beam rifles, so that's nice to see. You know, it never fails. Whenever you pull runners out of the box, it feels like you can never get them back in the way that they were meant to go. It never fails, and this will be no different. Here we've got the E2 runner, the H runner, and a duplicate H runner. So it looks like we've got some of the dark blue colors for the feet. More of that brown inner frame. So the thrusters themselves are also brown. I'm debating on... I might paint those in like a gray. I'm not quite sure yet. If there's no internal color parts, I'll definitely paint it red on the inside. I'm debating on if I want to paint these gray or not. I'm going to have to take a look at the manual and take a look at the paint guide and see what they want for it. But the thruster bells are also in that kind of chocolate-looking color. We got some more pieces for the legs here. Just a few little duplicates here and there. Let's go over here. We're starting to get into some of that off-gray looking stuff. So this is the D runner, double Ds. All right, we got some double Ds in here, gamers. So this looks like outer armor for the legs. I see some parts for the shoulder pads, the upper arms I'm seeing. What looks to be small vent pieces for around the legs, some armor for the feet. It appears to be duplication there. Parts are looking good, not really seeing any damage, which is what you love. You love to see that. Okay. Ooh, I like whatever this color is. You have this F2 runner. It's like, it's definitely a gray, but it almost feels like some tinges of like very subtle green in there. It's a really nice looking color. This looks to be like more ankle armor, potentially some stuff for the weapons. Then over here, you've got another massive chunk of the rifle. And here's the sleeve parts. Okay, yeah, they are separated. Yeah, so here's the sleeves, and you put the black armor over those. That's really nice to see that separately molded, although my camera apparently doesn't like seeing that. And here you have what appears to be... Oh, wait. Oh, this is the old shield. Okay. So this is the shield from the original Sinanju Stein. Okay. The narrative one is like fully pointed. This one has the little notch for the railgun in it. Okay, so this runner is from the OG Sinanju Stein because it's got parts from the head on there. Okay, so that's where the overlap is coming from. Good to see. So that's the A runner, the F2 runner, and the S2 runner, it appears. Oh my gosh, there's fuel tank. Oh, there's a bunch of fun stuff down here. Coming up to the B runner, the P2 runner, and the R runner. This appears to be majoritarily parts for the bazooka. We've got the upper torso parts here. ammunition for the bazooka. Always love to see those little details. More of these absolutely massive leg parts here. Of course, halfway through the video, I realized, hey, Ellie, if you tilt it, it doesn't glare. See the pilot? Oh, there's a little full frontal in there. Okay, yeah, so this is from the... I guess full frontal was in the original Sinanju Ver.Ka, since he did steal it. So we've got a little full frontal figure, and I think we get a pilot of whoever pilots the Narrative Stein? I can never remember their name. I can never remember. Here we've got the eye runner, double eye runners. So these are going to be the fuel canisters, the propellant tanks. Those are looking nice in that gray. I can definitely see some detail painting opportunities that I want to take advantage of. And this is where Allie runs into the challenge of really figuring out how to get all this stuff to stay in the box. I believe this L runner... okay, so these are the shorter propellant tanks. So these are from the original Sinanju Stein Ver.Ka. It had these much shorter propellant tanks. But I will never say no to extra parts. It's always good to have extras. You never know what's going to happen. You never know what you can use for a custom build. Oh, this is kind of cool. Alright, so we got our clear parts here. We've got the C runner, the T1 runner, F1 runner in that kind of grayish green. We've got the shield there that has like the Neo Zeon emblem cut out in it. That'll have a part inlaid in there. We've got the clear pieces for the cockpit sphere. And here it looks like more detail pieces. I see some ankle armor. This is the torso cockpit region. So that's what those are for. Okay. Everything appears to be looking good. Oh my gosh, I see this wall of effect parts down here. Oh my gosh, those are big. I've never actually seen this thing up close before. G1, J, G2. I think we have multiple J runners, but this one's red. I think this is for some of the thruster inlays. We've got some more of that inner frame in the brown. We've got another torso neck piece. I'm pretty sure a lot of these are the omitted parts, so we'll have to be careful and see what exactly is omitted and what is not. This looks like the main portion of the waist here. Got some more skirting. Looks like inner frame for the head over here, potentially. Big old pegs on this, though. That's looking fantastic. And then we have E1, and we have S1. Oh, okay, so here we have more thruster bells. We have more thruster bells, and these are in gray. So... if it intends to have them gray, I will go ahead and like paint them all up. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Yeah, painting the thruster bells won't be too hard. I've got some display markers that I'll be using for painting. So that will get those looking nice. Get them all in like, I think I'm going to do like a very gentle gunmetal gray, I believe. I think that's what I'm going to go with. You can see all the little detail bits for the sleeves, like the black portions. And we have more white inner sleeves here that lay into it. So much detail. And here we have like the parts for the original shield. I think these are parts for the backpack. Additional shieldy bits. More upper torso parts. So it'll be interesting to see what exactly stays and what goes. In between these runners, I can make out parts for the beam javelin. So that's another weapon that we're going to have. And last but not least, we have these chonkers. Oh my goodness. So these are, I think they're O runners? And I think these are reused between pretty much all the Sinanju kits. We have the yellow Xeon beam sabers that have kind of like that rippling energy effect, which is wonderful. We've got the shorter beam blades here. And then we've got the Omega ones, like the Omega big ones. Oh, these look so good. These look so fantastic. I love that. I'm so excited for this kit. I'm so very excited for this kit. So let me move that aside. And I've transferred all of this into the lid. It's in the lid. But yeah, we toss this up here, boink. And by toss it, I mean make a mess of everything. That has been the Sinanju Stein Narrative Ver.Ka box. A bunch of runners, bunch of parts, a bunch of detail. We're going to have many, many spare parts left over from this, without a shadow of a doubt. But I would like to thank the chatter who shall not be named, who knows exactly who they are, who sent this kit my way. We're looking to get started on this very, very soon. I'd actually meant to do it as of today, as of the recording of this video. I meant to do it yesterday, which would have been Monday the 19th. Haven't had a chance to start it. However, wait, pause. Monday the 19th. Allie, today is Monday the 20th. The 19th was Sunday, honey. Well, you know what? If you made it to this part of the video, you get to have fun with that. But I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. Super excited. We're going to be streaming this build on purple and red websites. We're going to be dual streaming it, so I'm looking forward to that. You won't be able to You won't be missing out on the build, I should say. I can talk, I promise. So soon you should be seeing a stream getting planned for that, for the Sinanju. And we do have its counterpart. We do have the Master Grade Narrative Gundam Ver.Ka to keep it company. I'm looking forward to that. We'll do an unboxing for that too. I'll probably do unboxings for all the future kits just so you can see what's in there. So yeah, we're going to wrap it up there. I look forward to seeing you as we build this monster. My name has been Alien Ashford. If you would like to, feel free to subscribe and like. We'll be doing all sorts of more Gundam-related stuff, and potentially maybe some World of Warcraft stuff sprinkled in there. I don't know yet. Definitely some Gundam and plastic model stuff. So, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you all later.